we've got the Grizzlies in Graceland, Memphis, Tennessee. Against an Eastern Conference team here at the FedEx Forum. And here it comes, the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, here at the table with me, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And over on the sidelines tonight, Allie LaForce. Take a look at the Cavaliers.
And it's the last time they'll see these guys. A two-game season series, and after losing that first one, I'd expect them to play with a little extra added motivation.
They want this win bad. Trust me, whether you're playing a team 4 times or just twice, you never want to get swept.
Grant. No good with the layup. The Cavaliers on offense. And in 2028, Cleveland poised, GA, to welcome the WNBA's 16th franchise.
Reviving the name and branding of the Cleveland Rockers, one of the W's inaugural teams that folded back in 2003. Soon back on stage after a quarter-century hiatus.
Shoots the 3. Grizzlies with the rebound. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Morant outside. Pass to Edey. 5 on the clock. Off target with his 3. Mitchell wide open. Hits the three-point bomb. Mitchell's got 6.
When you shoot hundreds of these shots in gyms by yourself, it will make you automatic just like Mitchell. Hey, they've broken the seal. 3 misses to start, but now they're in business.
Outside Westbrook. Back to Hunter for 3. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook.
And the defense has to recognize this. Hunter is a legit threat to shoot off the catch.
Pass to Caldwell Pope. Jackson with the screen. A putback. It's good on the putback.
And, folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Here's Allen. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Pass to Caldwell Pope. Edey, a screen. Pulls from the top of the key. And the jumper falls for him.
Yeah, and Caldwell Pope pretty effective in that pick and roll.
And here is Mitchell. Screen by Allen. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
And, Greg, what stands out most about Donovan Mitchell's game?
I think it's his consistency. He's a fearsome scorer pretty much since he set foot in the league. And with his pull-up game, he can get his shot off against anyone.
It's sent back by Edey. Caldwell Pope left side. Fires it up. The putback. Mobley with the rebound. The Cavaliers on offense. They're on a 17-7 run. And it's Allen slamming it down.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
Edey with the steal. To the inside. And stolen by Hunter. And here's the break. Mitchell looking it over. Westbrook with a wide open look. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. Westbrook's got 7 points in the game.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
Here's Jackson with the 3. The first quarter concludes in a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. Cleveland ahead. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And for the Cavaliers, this has been the game they wanted to have.
They came in on a mission, razor-sharp offense in that first period.
Can they keep up the pace? Who knows, but they're already in a great position to win this one.
Now the Grizzlies are one of 8 remaining teams, Richard, in search of their first NBA championship.
And the closest they've gotten was that grit and grind era, when they made it as far as the Western Conference Finals in 2013. But can they get back to that level?
Cleveland substitution. Larry Nance Jr.
Now Westbrook, 7 points in the game. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to go on Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Taking it right to them. Westbrook holds nothing back inside.
And with the trend, Greg, toward a faster pace, do you miss watching those grinded-out half-court battles that enthralled millions during the Jordan era?
Well, I miss playing more than anything, but as far as watching, the game for me is as good as it's ever been.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. John Morant looking to lead the way. He said, I set the tone. My teammates feed off of it, and I love to compete. That's how we all grew up, playing on the blacktop outside, competing at a high level when there was no cameras around. Back to you, Kevin.
He's got that alpha mentality. Allie LaForce with the report. Hey, Allie, thanks. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. And staying with the play, Abdul-Jabbar.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Near the three-point line, it's Mitchell. Money from the wing. Mitchell's got 11 points.
Such a clever and effective combo guard. Mitchell navigates these pick and rolls so well. And that's how you lead a team, literally.
Mitchell in the corner. Back to Westbrook. They set the pick. Pass to Nance. 6 on the shot clock. Leaps for it, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it.
Substitution on the court.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Jerome. And here's Caldwell Pope. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. A 3 from Strus. And he's good on the 3 ball. Strus has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Richard, for a guy who's had tons of hype around him, and despite the injuries, Lonzo Ball has had a nice career in the NBA.
Yes, it hasn't gone exactly the way Lonzo wanted because of injury. But like you said, with all that noise back when he was in high school, I think he's done a very good job just being himself.
You know, maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that D can afford to give him.
Over in the corner, Caldwell Pope. Stolen by Westbrook. Drives to the hoop. Pass the ball. .119 left in the first half.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
So, RJ, when you think about Jaren Jackson, defense is the first thing that comes to mind, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely. Triple J is a force. He's a perennial candidate for all defensive honors, and I'm glad I didn't have to shoot him this guy.
We've known about Jaren Jackson Jr.'s defensive acumen, but GA much improved as a scorer as well.
Yeah, her range out beyond the arc and his handle, I think it's underrated. One of the top two-way bigs in our league.
Cans it from downtown. Bulls got his first 3 points of the game.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
41 seconds left to play here in the half. The Grizzlies with another miss.
Well, the defense was fortunate. That was a good look from mid-range. He just was trash.
Strus's shot is good.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Here's Jerome. Still scoreless. The shot by Abdul-Jabbar, no good. Wade on the wing. The three. The Grizzlies pull it in. Following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Nuggets at Ball Arena in Denver. That one will start off a 3-game road trip for the team. And the first half is now in the books. Cavaliers lead by 15. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. The Grizzlies trailed by 15. Morant surveying the D. Abdul-Jabbar the screen. Wells in the corner. Just 5 on the clock. Jackson misses. The Cavaliers leading by 15. RJ, last season, as we know, the Cavs got hit with the injury bug at the worst possible time, right in the playoffs.
Yeah, the worst time possible. Their key players all had injury concerns as the season wore on. But sometimes you just got to play through it in the playoffs.
And they'll get another chance. Pass to Aldama. 5 to shoot. Abdul-Jabbar the screen. Here's Morant. And they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but they still come up empty. Cleveland moving it around. Mobley outside. And here's Garland for 3. Hits it from 3-point range. Garland's got the first bucket of the third here for the Cavs. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
In the corner, it's Mobley. Morant with it. Garland picks him up. Here's Aldama. Jordan with the rebound.
Oof, ugly start to the second half. They're still scoreless in their first 5 attempts.
Not a long way up for Mobley, but he rises to the rim for the finish.
Here's Morant. And Morant throws it down.
Flushing it on a much taller defender. That is just filthy.
And so Garland will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Jackson has the open look. No good from outside. Outside ball. Wide open look. The shot off that time. The Grizzlies trailed by 18. Over to the wing. Wells wide open. Good. And a nice assist from Morant. Wells has got himself on the board with 3 there.
Nice work from Morant, collapsing the defense, then kicking it out for 3.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played.
Substitution on the court.
Pass to Mitchell, to the middle. A kick out to Mobley. Here's Westbrook. Kept alive. Back to Mobley. Over in the corner, Allen. Now Hunter.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Trying his luck from deep. Edey with the rebound. And here comes Jackson leading the fast break. Pass to Edey. And again, it's Memphis with the three.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Morant with it. And Allen picks him up defensively. Outside for Jackson. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. Jackson's got his second bucket of the night. When you see the impact of Jalen Wells and what he's done on the defensive end, Richard, it's still surprising he went in the second round.
Oh, I'm sure there's a lot of teams kicking themselves right now for passing him because Wells has shown at a very young age how incredible of a defender he can be.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run. Well, he wanted to return the favor there for that last three, but it just wasn't in the cards.
To the paint. Here's Edey.
Beautiful job closing the gap here. Let's see if they can sustain this run.
The thing they have to watch for is mental fatigue. They have to stay focused and finish the job.
And just taking his frustration out on the rim. He ends a huge run by Memphis.
Jackson. Hunter grabs the miss.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
And those are the type of shots that just drive coaches crazy. Like, I wouldn't be shocked to see him sitting on the bench if he tries that bad boy again.
The Grizzlies trailed by 9. Jackson in the corner. Westbrook with the steal. Here's Allen. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook. That's 10 points for Jared Allen.
Look at the big man run. Allen out hustling everybody on the break, and you need to reward your big man in those moments.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit. They'll make it tough to come back. Cavaliers on top. Up.
53.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. The Cavaliers leading by 11. Westbrook with it. Stolen by Jackson. The kick out to Abdul-Jabbar. That three off the mark.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
Pass to Allen. Cleveland moving the ball around. Here's Westbrook. And he can't bank that one in. And so here's Memphis. Wasted no time on that one.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
Now, here's Mitchell. Here's Westbrook. Takes it inside. Allen. Great positioning on the putback. And the Cavaliers lead by 10.
Look, the offensive glass is all about effort and energy. And Allen, look, he's got plenty of both.
Caldwell Pope with a wide open look. A three-pointer off the mark. Westbrook with it. He's picked up by Morant. And finished off by Westbrook.
Changing ends, Westbrook just moves at a different speed than everyone else. And he runs hard all the time.
Edey. And it's off from three-point range. Allen outside. Fires for three. Grizzlies with the rebound. Outside Jackson. Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
Okay, I see you, John, flexing a little bit of muscle, showing off that athletic ability. Okay.
Mitchell outside. outside Westbrook. Stolen by Jackson. Lets it go from 11. Allen outside.
A pure 5. Jarrett Allen isn't trying to shoot a bunch of threes. He bangs down low. He rebounds, protects the paint. He is a rare breed.
That free throw, no good. So, Greg, in 2021, the NBA creating the Kareem Abdul-Jabbar Social Justice Champion Award. It's so great to recognize the work that's being done by so many NBA players.
It does, Kevin. And these players who are not just giving back, but giving a voice to the less fortunate and trying to shape policy towards justice and equality.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor space.
Yeah, and you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire. Yeah, another miscalculation. They are really their own worst enemy right now. It's why they find themselves way behind.
Edey rips down the rebound. The Grizzlies trail by 13. Beyond the arc. No good. And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Here's Mobley. Allen. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter.
There are nights where the shots just don't fall. Unfortunately, I know how that feels.
Outside Westbrook. Now Allen. Outside Westbrook. 6 to shoot. And he jams it in.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Cavaliers.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year. Actually, their 5th win on the year.
No doubt they came in very motivated to win this one and finish the season series at a game apiece.
And, you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Russell Westbrook.
He was just dropping dimes left and right out there. Any opening that the D provided, he exploited it and found his teammates.
And you can see where they're coming from by fouling to stop the clock, but really they're just kidding themselves.
We've got 33 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Rebounded by Allen inside. They're this close to putting it away.
Yeah, they don't need to do anything special. Just take time off the clock.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really want. He's got one more, though.
You look at Westbrook's career, he has always been that guy, a triple-double machine who works hard on both sides of the ball night after night.
Now, here's Westbrook, and so they choose to intentionally foul. Good on the first, and that reversed the lead to double digits. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Calm and cool, and his free throws put a bow on this one. Nice way to finish the game up.
Jackson outside. Puts it up from 17.
It's the size of Jackson Jr. that is so hard to match up with. This is why defenders are just forced to foul him.
So he gets them both. And Westbrook, here we go. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Second personal foul.
He hits the first one, and that will push the lead to double digits. And Russell Westbrook drops them both. He takes it in. And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems.
don't wanna, no more, don't wanna. Get my own, I get it in and go. Shawty owe me something, better pay your toll. Hey, hey, I lick the spoon and I scrape the balls. Scrape the balls, scrape the balls.
Well, I sit down her way. She ain't. No, no. She wanna go. No, no. She don't wanna go. No way.
Hey, see laser. I hang in the trenches with my partners, Kyle Skrilla. There's a curry. When I say it's up, then that means it's official. Hey, BK, that be my. I hang in the trenches with my partners, Kyle Skrilla. There's a curry. When I say it's up, then that means it's official. Curry the. I'm back in the building, I kick in the door and I bust up the ceiling. Y'all don't want it, I'm ready, I'm willing. You get him, I got him, I tell him, let's get it. Throw it East Coast on the front of my penny. Charlie just threw me some heat, I'ma send it. If Zell gotta finish him, then you'll be finished. I'm feeling like Juicy, I'm standing on beating. Ultra ground Terminator. Talking to you player haters, what the f is up? All of my be known to get. You know me cause you know my glove. I'm out full of. Get salty, I'm him up. Insult the fist cause I just ain't a thug. I just wanna have a good time in the club. You don't want no problems, watch a movie for some drama. I'ma call my mama to say, hey your mama. North Gate, we run this. South Gate, we run this. Lauderdale, Palm Beach, run this. On the bottom of the map where the folks don't go. Hey, laser. I hang in the trenches with my partners, Kyle Skrilla. There's a curry. When I say it's up, then that means official. Hey, BK, that be my. I hang in the trenches with my partners, Kyle Skrilla. There's a curry. When I say it's up, that means official.
Capping, not no criminal. Trying to tap in an answer with a minimum. I really jerk out these racks in my denim. I think on some own feeling. There's a curry on twin trying to pop out. We in the trenches and we got Skrilla. I told him if he come around, we gon' cause out my racks getting bigger. Cause out my pocket getting bigger. In the trench with all of my. There's a curry on the song with lasers. We gon' do a show, we gon' pull up for that paper. The twin keep going to go by no hater. Twins to the pushed up on them later. Twins to the opening, I send it back later. Look at your jerk, I know you get no paper. You some hater. You got a paper cut, we playing with this paper. I know you ain't what you say, you just fake it. You know,